in my experience, because I talk a lot with librarians and our book distributor to get books into the library, and it's something that's slowly been changing, and we appreciate you being out there and kind of pushing that, because that's something that has to happen on a local level. So yeah, definitely. You guys want comics in your libraries, right? I mean, personally, probably some of the first comics I ever read were in a library, like old Stan Lee and Jack Kirby collections of the Hulk and stuff like that. So I think it's really important. What's really cool is that a lot of young librarians get that, and get that comics are literature, and that it's a great way to, one of the biggest problems we have in this country in general is just getting people to read at all. So why would you turn any opportunity to convert people into readers? Yeah, so keep pushing that. We're working very closely with bookstores and libraries and trying to get the books out, and we're definitely going to be trying to get Rest into libraries. We're going to be in bookstores for sure.
One or two more.
Red shirt. Oh.
Am I disappointed there's not a Heroes movie? I thought it ended pretty nicely.
I didn't like it. Cliffhanger. You don't mind with a cliffhanger.
Here's the deal. Here's the thing. If anybody's going to bellyache about not getting the chance to finish up the show, well, maybe we should have done it while the show still was on the air. Here's the deal. I mean, that's TBS the reality. I remember the very first season, I was one of the only guys who was like, hey, at some point the show will get canceled, and everybody's kind of like spitting and cursing at me, but it's like, that's the reality of the game.
97% of all TV shows will be canceled. It's
yeah.
That's actually a real number, it's a fact.
So here's the thing, it's like, am I sad about anything? I had a great time for 4 years, and that's what I think about. I don't think about the opportunity that probably won't come back around for a Heroes movie or a closeout of like 8 to 15 to 22 episodes. It's just not going to happen. I like to live in the future, look in the future, and then remember the past with reverence. So, I mean, honestly, I'll say this, that maybe at times hard to hear, but I'm never going to bullshit you guys or do my best not to. I had a great time on the show, really, really enjoyed it, but I like to move forward.
I saw this guy had his hand up earlier. Did you have a question?
And silence.
Do you know what might have happened to your character if the show had?
Brother, I wore makeup and red lines on that show. I could tell you what I would have loved Peter to do. Fucking kill Siler.
Yeah.
Come on, he killed his brother. Honestly, I'm not gonna turn it into a Heroes deal, but here's the deal. Peter had been shot at, stabbed, died 3 times, roughly.
At least once a season, right?
Exactly, yeah. He was used to it. His dad tried to kill him. He ultimately killed his father. And it's like, yeah, where do you go from there? I think I repeated the same thing at San Diego Comic-Con like 2 years ago. It's like, where do you go from there? He struck me as an individual, and I know because I lived in his shoes for 4 years, he would have fucked up Siler. And for anybody that thinks, it's great that he found compassion. No, fucking death and vengeance. If I would have had it my way, Peter would have fucking gone berserk. Gone complete, he would have gotten his powers back and fucked him up.
Our time's up, but in case anybody was wondering why we did a book with them called Berserker, there's a lot of... All right, so let me just make sure everybody knows how this is going to work.
Thanks a lot.
Hold on. Stereo instructions. Wait a minute.
Yeah. Hold on.
Don't worry. The end of the line is just as important as the front of the line.
Exactly. It's better in the back. Trust me. All right. So.
Anyhow, what we've got someone in the back with a roll of tickets. So
yeah,
and this is very important. This is very important.
Make sure you get a ticket, and then in an orderly fashion, go up to the autograph area. All right. It is immediately when you come up into that main registration area. It's not in the main hall where all of the big booths are, but in Artist Alley on the left side. Okay? And don't worry, We got like 2 hours to get everybody
Totally.
taken care
And by
of.
the way, anybody that's waiting in line, that we will stay and we will sign every book and do all that. So guys, really quick,
Thank
all
you
the
for
pictures
coming
that
out.
maybe we're gonna get bombarded with right now, let's just all do it up there.
Yeah, we're gonna do it up there, okay, guys?